Hello and welcome back to Bound by Flame. We've got a new weapon now. Is that a hammer? Mjolnir. Ah, the Hammer of Thor. It's a decent weapon actually, but again, I'm just going to be sticking with me swords. What can I say? I am boring like that. Plus, it's not actually that easy to switch between. I mean, something like sword and hammer, they are actually two exceptionally different styles. I haven't actually studied hammer, but you know, again, I know enough to know how different they are. Bother. It's not even the way I needed to go. Run away. Once again, this game rate's frame rate is yo-yoing. Occasionally it seems to do this. It never drops below 30, but it does occasionally seem to bounce up to about, you know, anywhere between about 40 and 60, with usually no apparent discernible reason. So I need to go over here. Okay, savey time. And this is number 3, who should be not as difficult as the last one, because I'm not worried about her having lackeys who I can't kill. Bring it on, bitch. I've just got lackeys, but I can kill them, so I don't care. Yeah, Fireball's a lot more useful now that it's casting out multiples, I've got to say. I mean, I've got to use it at close range to really get it to, you know, do damage against a specific target. But when it does, it's pretty damn effective. I've got to say, it's amazing how she can just tank damage constantly if I tell her to do nothing but block. Because I can't touch her at all. It's insanely useful. Balls. So let's make some more crossbow bolts. Actually running out of raw metal. Okay, let's drag this guy away from her. Because I find it a bit difficult to gauge these guys' attacks because they're very sluggish. Okay, that's him gone. Bother. Now she's all alone. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I can't remember the rest of the words. It's annoying, it's one of those songs that when I hear it, I guarantee I can sing along to it. But if I'm just trying to remember the words, I have problems. God, I'm going to regret using up all my health potions in these fights, aren't I? I'm just going to come to the final fight and just be thinking, oh god, why didn't I bring more potions? Actually, I could sell a couple of my more valuable crafting materials. Use the money to buy an insane amount of tainted blood and be fine. That would work. Yes, I know what they mean about pyromancy being a little underpowered. Yeah, I suspect if you used it as your primary tree, you might have problems. But then again, I have no idea how much more powerful the demonic stuff actually makes you, so we'll see. What the hell was that? Dang it. Oh, bloody hell. Some healing spells would be nice, thank you. Okay. And she's down. And we are 3 for 3.
We can cross that off the list. That little bitch won't be ruining the sewers with her rotting waste anymore. I think we've pretty much taken care of the concubines. That just leaves the Guardian. And the palace.
We should head back to camp. I'm not sure we'll be able to turn back once we get to Blackfrost Palace.
That's probably wise. Let's loot that. So what are our current quests? Okay, and we are out of side quests. Yep. Go in front of the palace with our concubines. Handball. Sybil. Edwin. So yes, that's go there, but I am going to take her advice, head back, because I want to go get some stuff. No. I was considering if it was worth killing those guys for the XP. It might be on my run back through, but for now I'm just heading back to camp because I want to sell... As I say, I want to sell a load of my... high-level crafting stuff that I don't think I'll need. He says, looking for the nearest piece of wood. And there it is. Tapping it. So, hopefully I won't need that. If that's the case, then we'll be good. Well, that should allow me to craft a bunch more health potions if I liked.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
I need to look at your stuff.
Can I have a look at your stock?
Is there anything I can sell? I can sell that. Sell that. The Hammer of Thor is only worth 326 gold. God, I don't know. That's what I'm currently wearing, isn't it? So I can flog that. I'm currently wearing that, so I can flog that. Currently wearing that, so I can flog that. And that. And... okay, that gives me 2200 gold, so actually I might not need to sell any of that, which is probably good, because I could do with hanging on to things like that. So, let us buy an awful lot of tainted blood. I'm going to have to keep this button held down for a while, so talk amongst yourselves. So, yeah, how's life going for all of you? Good, good. Yeah, I'm pretty much okay. Yeah. Oh, thank God, no more awkward small talk needed. Yes, craft an insane amount of tainted blood. They give me 10 health potions. I love the fact that I used up almost all of the tainted blood I've just created. That's interesting, I don't actually need much tainted blood for mana potions. I just need bucket loads for health potions. crossbow bolts. Don't have enough raw metal for any more exploding traps. Okay, savey time. Hard save as well. Let's just speak to people before the end.
Can I talk to you?
See if they've got anything new to say.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
I don't think they actually will, but worth having the conversation. Okay. Let us rock and or roll. Okay, deep breath. Well, a bit tense about this fight, but we can do this. So we've got, what, one more concubine to kill, which is supposedly the biggest, meanest, baddest, and presumably creepiest of all of them. And then we are good to go. Might as well farm these guys for the XP. If I can get one more level up before I go in, that'll be really useful. And she's just continuing to block and therefore tank everything. I wonder how much used as a healer in that state. She's bloody effective to just distract them. Could have set it a block earlier, might have saved me a lot of trouble. Oh. Okay, okay. She's gonna keep using that attack. It's annoying. I prefer not to have to use any of my hard-crafted potions unless I really have to. Bother. Mistimed that. Mistimed that too. Let's back off and let health regen do its job. Dang it. Still need a decent dodge button so I can break off pretty quickly if I realise I'm in too close, like now. Because I've got to say, your resources on ranged attacks are really, really scarce. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm talking about mana or crossbow bolts, but there we go. They're all pretty scarce. Okay, so I'm going this way, and I guess I'm going this way. And down into there. I'll say it feels like we're getting near the end now. I'm not guaranteeing that we are, it just feels like it. Okay, let's kill the last concubine. Bring it on, bitch.
Okay, this is the moment where I politely suggest you tuck your tail between all those legs, run away, and let us through without looking back.
And what reason could I possibly have for doing you a favor like that?
The fact if you don't, I'll cut all your legs off?
Well, to save your ass, pretty much. You must have sensed that your time was near when I dusted your sisters.
They were never my sisters, insolent one. And you have accomplished nothing.
Hang on, daughters. Are we implying that Blackfrost has been marrying his daughters?
Motherly love. I never
Well, I'm even more freaked out than I already was.
I'm making you this offer out of principle, but I'm really hoping you're gonna make me rip you a third one in battle.
So be it. It will be my pleasure to grant you your last request.
Hate those kick moves. Oh, just realised I haven't seen any of the fat guys for a while. Bother. That's what I wanted to do, and I might as well do that on that. Aha! Burned her. Burn. Whoa! Can't see anything. I have a problem. Okay, fire sword. Do your worst. Maintain I could do with a new blade. Something really, really overpowered. Really overpowered to the point of hilarity. Okay, I'm just going to stay out of her range. Yes. Attack Sybil. I can come in and take it from behind. Great tactic, they never see it coming. Yeah, oh god. The depressing thing is, I realised the innuendo as I was saying it. And I decided to keep going. Yeah, sorry guys. On the plus side, no children should be watching this anyway because of how sweary it is. That being said, wouldn't have stopped me when I was a child, and I'm sure it won't stop any children now. So. Standard rule, the stuff we're not allowed to watch is the stuff we really, really want to watch. Now, don't get me wrong, there's almost always a good reason why we weren't allowed to watch it. But that didn't stop us wanting to watch it. And I maintain, what it was is completely and utterly irrelevant to the fact that we wanted to see it. Oh, yeah. Poor minx. How have I not got enough magic for flame sword? Or was I hitting the button for... Yeah, I think I was hitting the button for battle cry, which I haven't used much for the simple reason that it's way too mana heavy. I'm sorry, 80 mana is utterly ridiculous. And down she goes. And she's gone. Lovely job.
How fascinating. You are about to actually penetrate the realm of Lord Blackfrost. But do not fool yourself. You did not win your passage alone. It was the evil Lord himself who opened the way inside.
Which means he's waiting for me.
He's testing me.
Yes, and it would appear he now knows what to expect. This should be one of the most fascinating confrontations of the last several thousand years. I simply cannot wait to see the outcome.
Why, thank you, Mathras.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get it over with.
level 24. Lovely. Additional damage from fire orbs. Chances. Okay, excellent. Burning enemies or sensitive to fire. Critical hits automatically set affected enemies on fire. Cool. Yes, speed of spell sequences. Yeah. Plus 10 magic when you kill an enemy. That'd be useful. Influx of the world heart. Extra mana regeneration. Yeah, so there is some decent stuff in the pyromancy tree. Okay, don't need that. Yeah, let's get the cost of fire spells reduced, I think. So, she got anything to say?
Blackfrost's palace is at the top of these steps. It may get a little rough up there. Are you sure you want to come?
Of course I do. Stop babying me. You will need all of us, including me.
So, we're finally going to meet an Ice Lord.
Any idea what's waiting for us up there?
I can't be certain. Very few people who have entered the palace of an Ice Lord have ever escaped to talk about it. But I did hear a story about a man who claimed to have escaped from the palace of the Ice Duchess. He said the palace was not even in Vertiel, that it floated in a limbo somewhere outside the world.
That's
probably
cryptic.
Why he traveled more than 1,000 leagues between escaping the palace and reaching safe ground. Yet only 2 days had passed.
Well, okay, that's
And
impressive.
you think his story can be trusted?
It sounded true. And if it is, then it's possible that we won't be able to come back once we've climbed these stairs.
So we finally get to meet an Ice
Finally
Lord.
get to meet an Ice Lord. How do you feel? Scared? Excited?
A little of both, surely. It's so incredible. I would love to be able to interrogate him, to understand his motivations, what drove him to reduce our world to a pile of ice.
I'm sure he'll tell you all about it.
I know there's little chance of that, but still, I would really like to be able to understand what drives someone to become a monster.
Excellent question.
Let's just try and beat this monster. As for the rest of it...
I'm ready. Just say the word.
Okay, she's ready. Sadie time. I want to see if there's any loot over here. No, nothing I haven't already snagged. It's fine. Alright then. Let's do this.
It's time to take care of Blackfrost.
If you're certain you've taken care of your affairs here, I can see no reason to delay the inevitable any further.
Let's
We've
do
waited
this.
long enough. All his defenses are down. Concubines are dead. We need to strike now before he has time to react.
So be it. Let's do it.
Humanist. Ah, I'm assuming that means I made it this far without relying on the demon. The Royal Chamber. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Once more into the breach, dear friends, once
my
more.
new protege. So happy you could make it. You took your time about it, but I can see that you've made some real progress. Yes, you have.
Yeah, well, your concubines won't be progressing anywhere ever. From now on, you're on your own. And there's no escape.
Well, that was never my intention. I am in my realm here. You and your companions are my guests.
Oh boy.
Oh, it seems that you too have lost some friends along the way. How very sad. More than most, I know how fragile a friendly alliance can be.
Tonight we'll tear out your
Let me
tongue
guess, one of those
just
is a
before
mage,
he
one's
watches you
a
die.
warrior, and one's a rogue.
Let's see how well you do without all of your slaves.
Actually, no, it might be. God, this is a real blockbuster of a fight. I can't even tell who I'm stabbing at the moment. Oh, great. On my allies has been mind control. That's just pretty cheap. That one's almost dead. That one is dead. So let's kill Mr. Mind Control over here. Mafra appears to be down. Okay, so hopefully that just leaves the main dude. Mana potion. And this guy doesn't seem to have a particularly good damage output. Hold up. Gotta be honest, if this is the final fight, it's a little disappointing. Ah. I'm assuming this is going to have multiple levels or layers or something. Hold up. Damn it, the slowing effect of the ice is really obnoxious. Yes, I know I'm burning through my potions fast, so if I need them in a follow-up engagement, I am going to be in trouble, but that's okay. I've still got some gold, and therefore I can still make more in a hurry if I need to. Why, hey! Oh! Nasty! What the hell is that? Did I just absorb a whole boatload of power from that guy?
Very well. In 6,000 years of existence, I don't think I've ever had a day quite as interesting as this one.
You're welcome,
Vulcan,
Matthews.
my dear, this was a fight that deserves to be included in the history books, and I will make certain that it is. You may count on me to tell future generations about your exploits, if there is a future, that is. But that, of course, will depend on you.
I guess that's what we're all fighting for. But I'm not finished yet.
I've got a demon to banish.
And that is precisely why we are here. Each Ice Lord possesses the means to gain access to the World Heart from his or her own palace. It would doubtless be prudent to borrow this one before the other Ice Lords have time to react. I would have loved to accompany you, but I fear your destiny is to continue alone.
Oh well.
The World Heart obeys neither the same rules nor the same magic as does the rest of Vertial. What you find there will be exactly what you bring.
Meaning?
You mean I'm going to end up confronted by myself?
I hope for your sake it does not turn out to be a confrontation, but it is highly probable that what you find there will be familiar to you.
We'll see.
Ominous. Ah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Right. That, to me, is an excellent opportunity to end this video. I will see you in the next, which is almost certainly going to be the last. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.